Continental food, madam. Food, madam. International food captain. Hello, sweet team. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. Today, I am here to share with you this highly requested Tooloo Bifi Omofo or Angwamu. Very simple braised rice recipe in one pot, and you are going to love it. Let's get started. So I'm going to begin by cutting one small red onion. I'll also cut up some scallions, green onion or spring onion, whichever way you call it, that's fine by me. So I like to cut mine into small pieces because if they're big pieces in the rice, my kids will not enjoy it, but you may cut yours however you prefer. I'll then go ahead and cut up my Tooloo Bifi. Yes, our homemade Tooloo Bifi, which I have soaked for a good 24 hours. I don't like a lot of salt, so whenever I'm going to use this salted beef in my recipes, I soak it until it is to my taste, the salt content, okay? But you please do however you want it. If you don't have time to soak it for that long, please make sure you boil it, get rid of the water before using it for this recipe. But because I have soaked mine long enough, I'm just going to cut it up and we will begin with our recipe. I'm going to leave a link to how I make this Tooloo Bifi in the description box, which is our cured or salted beef recipe. So please do not forget to check it out. Then in a heated pan, I'm going to go ahead and add in some of our Ghana made coconut oil, the best for this recipe. Trust me. I'll then go ahead and add in some of my chopped up onions and fry it for about a minute before adding in my salted beef. Once that goes in, I'm going to give it a quick stir and then I'll cover it and allow it to cook. Continental food, madam. International food company. We'll show you how to make pizza, salad, bamboo and ogo soup, sushi and veggie. All these and more. I'll be using Jasmine Rice for this recipe, and what you want to do is to ensure that you wash it until the water runs clear to ensure that most or all of the starch is out of it. My sweets, look at all the juices that came out of our beef, although we didn't add any water to this when we covered it up. So now what we're going to do is to continue cooking this until the beef have reabsorbed all the water that you see. Okay, that is the flavor we want it back in our meat, but please do keep an eye on it so it does not burn. This is your flavor. Once you burn it, that is it. Okay, but I trust you. And look at that, absolutely beautiful, looks so delicious, and please control yourself, otherwise you finish this, okay? I'll then go ahead and add in my scallions and the rest of the red onions. Give it a stir, allow it to cook for just about 2 minutes so that the onions can begin to become sweet while I go ahead and wash my rice, as I said, until the water runs clear. Once your rice is nicely washed, go ahead and add it into your beef and onion deliciousness. And we're going to go ahead and stir fry this for about 5 minutes or until the rice begins to stick to the bottom of our pot, which will be an indication that it is time for us to add in our water. Koni umo ango. I tasted for salt and it needs a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of the salt over it. Give it a stir. Please be sure that the salt is to your taste, okay? And then we'll add in our water. Adding water to your rice always depends on the type of rice you're using. I love jasmine rice and it doesn't take a lot of water, and even no two jasmine rice are the same. So you always want to study the type of rice you're using to know the amount of water you're going to use. With this one, I'll add it just until it is above the level of my rice. Okay, you want to go ahead and taste for salt, adjust it if needed, cover it up and bring it to a boil. Once it boils just like this, I'm going to lower the heat to medium low and allow the rice to cook undisturbed for about 15 to 20 minutes. And we are back. Our rice cooked for about 20 minutes and just look at it. Absolutely beautiful. Smells wonderful in my house. Tastes so good. And if you are a real Ganyobi Pakpakoe, you know we enjoy this with shitoni akpo. Yes, red pepper sauce is always my favorite for this recipe, but you can use shitoding, which is black pepper, if you prefer. But trust me, you will enjoy this better with the red pepper sauce and some fried eggs, which is exactly what we're going to be enjoying it with. So it is now time for us to serve and enjoy. Yes, y'all, please try this recipe. If you have not made your Tooloo beefy, do not forget to check out the link in the description box so you can make yours and enjoy this delicious omofo or Angwamu or braised rice recipe with me. It is absolutely incredible. Go right ahead and add your chibom, your omelette, and your shito chulu. You can use shitodin, which is black pepper, but this and the green pepper sauce are my favorites to pair with this omofo recipe. We also enjoyed it with my homemade cucumber and guava juice, which is also on the channel. I'll leave the link for that as well. Do not forget to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to give your girl a thumbs up. Thank you. Share and subscribe if you have not done that yet. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. Thank you so much for subscribing. And to the sweet team, I love you all so much. Until I see you in my next video, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke onamini uchemi sweet mahabotu. Bye y'all. Daddy, I thought she
No, I don't believe it.